Okay, this is good so far because I've got slows, which I'll use right now actually. Did that hit? No. I've got slows. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, this is not good. This immediately went very bad. Oh no. Oh, and I'm running into more of them. Oh no. Have I killed myself? No, of course I haven't. Don't be silly. This is the series where I'm building the ultra hardcore add-on, coding your suggestions into the game. The goal? To make the game as immersive and challenging as possible, while still having some fun along the way. So if you've got some ideas, drop them in the comments and let's build something fun together. Okay, the first half of this video is mainly about the code and why I've implemented the changes. If you're not interested in that and you just want to see me using this add-on to kill Hogger, skip to the second half, which is about 10 minutes in. Right, we've made a lot of changes since the last episode. First and foremost is the death indicator. That's changed slightly. So before we had the screen getting darker and darker, this has been improved quite substantially to now give like this tunnel vision effect. So the points are 80%, 60%, 40% and 20%. My problem is my dwarf is too strong. Here we go. So this is 80%. We're getting a little bit of a overlay around the sides. That's the daze effect, which is pre-existing. Let me get a couple more on me. So we're on 80% at the minute. Now this is 60. See, it's kind of the vision is getting smaller. The field of vision is getting smaller. If we get down to 40, now you really start kind of blacking out. I got to be careful here because I don't want to die. But this is 20, so now is panic time because I can't see anything or very little. Luckily, oh no, this is stupid. Okay, let's just kill him. Luckily it's low level, so it doesn't matter so much, but obviously as you get higher level, having your vision restricted by this much is going to be really panic inducing. And you would have seen in the clip at the start of the video, when I'm fighting Hogger, my field of vision is reducing, which is causing me to panic and make mistakes like run into extra camps and more mobs, which then makes my health go down even further, which reduces the vision, which makes me panic even more. And I just keep running into mobs because I'm just freaking out. I love that. I think that it makes the gameplay so fun. The risk is so high and it just makes it so fun to play. The code behind the tunnel vision effect is not too dissimilar from what we had previously with the death indicator screen darkening. Whereas we used to have 20 different breakpoints, now we only have 4. So we're checking the player's health and then categorizing what level of tunnel vision we should have based on that. At the start of our apply death indicator change function, we're first of all checking to see if the current tunnel vision level is the same as last time. And if it is, then do nothing. If it's not the same, then what we do is we have our current tunnel vision screen here. We're bringing in a new one slowly and taking the old one out. And the reason for doing that is to give us a smooth transition effect, because if you don't do that, what happens is the textures get flashed off the screen and then flash back in, and that looks pretty ugly. Next up, we've got the resource management. So because the player frame's gone, we don't have our rage, our mana, our combo points, our energy. So instead, I've got a picture of Bonnie on the bottom right, and Bonnie's getting angrier and angrier as my rage fills. You can see right now she's looking pretty angry, and then at this point we're at 100 rage, and we know that the enemy is in big trouble. Now for me this is incredibly important because the only thing missing in this game for me to make this game perfect was a picture of my dog. But for everyone else, I imagine they don't want a picture of my dog, so this would either change to be just the usual resource management bar, if that's what people want, or some variation of this image where it's just like a generic, I don't know, rage image that gets visibly angrier and angrier. Now for the rage indicator images, what we're doing in the code is listening out for unit power updates, so that's anytime your resources change. For the warrior, what we're doing is listening out for if the unit is me, the player, and also if the power type is rage opposed to mana or combo points. If it is, then we're doing the update rage points, which is simply getting our rage value, which let's say is 25. It's then getting the max value, which usually is 100. We're then dividing our value by the max value and then timesing it by 5. This then gives us a number between 0 and 5. We then use that number to tell us which of these images should be shown. And we've also got this smooth texture update function, which is just taking away the image slowly and bringing in a new image slowly. So it has a nicer effect rather than flashing a new one in your face. So we have a few other little changes. So like the buff bar's back. I added this back in because I'm a noob at this game. Even though I've been playing it for most of my life, I still suck at it. But I didn't realize that you can't have 2 elixirs on at one time. So I kept chugging these elixirs, thinking that I was having the effect of both of them. Turns out I wasn't. And the buff bar helps you realize those mistakes. So I think it's important for noobs like me, at least. The only other thing that I've played around with in this iteration of the code is the enemy frames. I'm playing around with reintroducing them because a lot of people have expressed their concerns about the fact that you can't see what the enemy is casting. That I think that's probably quite important later on in the game. It's not so important now, but as you get higher level, you want to know what spell they're casting so you know whether or not you should be interrupting it. That makes sense to me. And the other thing is that you kind of want to see what debuffs they have on them. For a solo play experience, I don't think it's essential, but it's still nice to see. It's nice to see what debuffs they have on them. So I'm playing around with it. I'm still trying to find out everything about the code side of things. What I've got at the minute is just their frame without the level included, and also the health is always at 100%. So you can see the debuffs are here, how long's left and whatnot, but the health stays at 100. And also in the tooltip on the bottom right, we can't see the health. So we're still in the dark about what the health is, which is good. That's what we want. The only thing is it doesn't look very nice, so I will play around with it and see where we get. But please do let me know if you think this is a good idea, if you want it in, or if you don't, if you think it's better off without. Right, there's one other thing that I have included, which I think is absolutely hilarious. Let's hope it happens. On enemy crit, our screen gets thrown in some random direction. And I think this was suggested to me, and I just think it's so funny. Because in times when you're panicking and your screen gets thrown to the side, it just makes it crazy. Problem is, my dwarf is just too strong to be hit. Maybe I just can't be crit at this level. Okay, this is a constant problem. I need to stop trying to debug whilst my characters are being beaten up. Oh dear. I've been doing this for over 5 minutes and I still haven't been crit. I'll show you what I'm doing to debug this. I'm just listening to the logs, waiting for a crit to happen. And it is not happening. My dwarf does not get critted. Okay, this isn't happening, so what I'm going to do is make it on every hit rather than just on critical hits. Just so we can see what it's like, because my dwarf is just too strong. So now on every hit, it's going to act as if every hit's a critical hit. This is what would happen. I just think it's absolutely ridiculous, and I love it. It's just like given the effect of you being punched so hard that you're literally getting knocked off your feet, and when you're in like a high stakes situation, it's really disorientating, and it's brilliant. Just ups the risk. I love it. The code that lies behind the crit camera movement is checking the combat log. And if the event is swing damage or spell damage, so basically damage incoming, if the destination of that damage is me, the player, and if the spell or attack was a critical hit, then we run the rotate screen effect function. What this function is doing is getting a random number between 1 and 4. It's then using that number to tell us which direction the camera should be moving. So for example, 1 would be down, 2 is right, 3 is left, 4 is up. So it starts moving the camera in that direction for 0.2 seconds. And then after 0.2 seconds, we say stop moving all the camera directions. Okay, I need to get serious and start doing some leveling because I am losing characters left, right, and center. And if you've come from previous videos, you might be thinking, why is this guy now on a dwarf? And I'll show the clips at the end of this video, but basically what happened was I got fixated on soloing Hogger at a time where I probably shouldn't have been. I think I was too low level, but the duels were pretty cool. I really enjoyed myself doing it. So this is that. This guy just came out of nowhere. Leave me alone. You're too scary. Alright, okay. Let's have a go. Oh no. The little crit. This is fine. I can heal up. Oh, he's gone. I guess he had enough. Alright, let's give this a go. I think we've got what it takes. Okay. A lot of blocking, a lot of dodging so far. It's really good. Oh. I'm just going to slow him. And then shoot. Oh, this is good actually. I'm going to kite him around his tents. Nope. Whoops. Oh! Okay. This is... He's a bit... Oh my god! He's running! No! Leave me alone! Oh no. No! Don't block my slows! Oh my word. This guy's terrifying. I think he's going to reset there. Okay. Okay. I don't know if I have what it takes after all.
Hey there.
Nice.
Safe travels.
Okay, that's going to make a huge difference. Oh, I'm so jealous. Oh, there he is. Okay. I think we've got this. I've got a plan. Let's wait for this blood rage to finish. And then charge in. Oh no, that wasn't part of the plan. What do I do? What do I do? Don't turn my back on Hogger. That's something I definitely shouldn't be doing. No. Oh no! Is this it? No. Got a health potion off. Whee. Oh no! Silly me. Well, obviously the big mistake here was taking on more than one of them at once. That was pretty stupid. I think I could have taken the hog in a 1v1 if his friends didn't come to help him. I guess we just go again. The progression's not too bad. Level 12 is much better than last time, at least, and is actually better than anything I've done on hardcore without this silly add-on that we're making.